Hey beauties, it's Nikea here with another video for you all. So at the end of last year, Jackie Aina posted a video about soft glam. And after watching that video, I discovered that I did not know what soft glam was. But now I know. And I've done it before by accident, but I'm gonna give you soft glam based on what Jackie Aina taught me. And then she's also done a video with soft glam but make it drugstore. That's where I got this title from, because y'all know I do not have a lot of high-end brands. I think the most high-end brand I have is my Anastasia palette, the Jackie Aina palette. That is the most high-end thing that I have whatsoever. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop running my mouth. But before we get into that, if you haven't already, just take one quick second, go down below, click that subscribe button, and once you do that, that bell notification button's gonna pop up. Click that so that you never miss an upload. Join the club. Yeah. Just a little bit closer. Alright, alrighty. Based on my own research and what Jackie Aina has told me, soft glam is just all about perfect, flawless skin, matte, and neutral tone. So monochromatic. I've actually practiced this look ever since I saw her video. I didn't think I was gonna record one. And I was like, why not record one? So I've been doing soft glam for a few weeks now. So I think I have it down pat and I have my methods that I want to use. So skincare is already done. Brace coming off. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing this drugstore budget friendly, like legit. I will try to make sure that I put the products in the description box. I used to be really good at getting my products and getting links to them, but I just been trash. So in 2020, this is the first video I've recorded in 2020 actually. So in 2020, I'm gonna do better at putting product links where you can find stuff in the description box. And a lot of times it's like Amazon or that product website or Walmart. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to remember to do that. Okay. Anywho, so I'm gonna start off with a primer. So I am oily, but I'm not as oily as I used to be. I'm using this Hard Candy Pore Defense Primer Serum. It minimizes the appearance of pores. It's oil and silicone free. I'm going to take my Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder. This is in the color Honeymoon. This is a True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. And this is my complexion. It is a little reddish. Sometimes I will mix it with the Banana Loose Setting Powder to get it a little more golden and honey, but lately I've just been using this and I'm fine with it. So Jackie does this as well, and I think this is specifically good for soft glam because the goal is to have matte, flawless skin. Okay, so soft glam really gives me like 90s R&B vibes. So I just dip my beauty sponge into the powder, and I got this from Ross. It's probably like $3. And I'm just going to set my primer. So Jackie Aina has been doing this for a while, and she explains that she does this to set her primer, and it gives her foundation long wearability, and it also mattifies any of those shiny or oily areas, and I find that to be true. I've been doing this for a few weeks now, like I said, when I actually wear makeup. And definitely get them eyebrows because they can be shiny sometimes. And just like Jackie says, I've been doing this for weeks now, and no, it does not make your makeup cakey or thick or anything. It does not at all. Alright, again, we're all about flawless skin, okay? That's why this is called soft glam. Soft glam is not light makeup. It's just monochromatic, matte, smooth, perfect skin, not loud colors, okay? So my next step is to color correct with a concealer. I have this one from Mary Kay. So it's my complexion, but it has red undertones in it. It is called Bronze, so it's like a creamy consistency. I think this might be a foundation. I don't know. I'm using it as a concealer. That's what I've been doing. Like I said, it's red, but it's my tone. And just taking this flat concealer brush, I am going to conceal under my eyes, because you do see I have a little bit of darkness like right in here and a little right here. So I'm just going to apply that under my eyes. This is just for the immediate under eye area. And then sometimes I just do a little bit around my mouth, like the corners, and a little bit underneath my bottom lip and on my top lip where my mustache is. As you can see, like, that darkness is already gone, because again, we just want smooth, flawless skin. Taking my beauty sponge, the tip of it, and I'm just going to blend that out. And if you don't need to like color correct, you can skip this step, and you can also do it after foundation. I've done it both ways. All right, underneath the eyes, soft around the edges. I mean, you can go harder around the edges, and then close to your eye, you just want to do soft tap tap taps, because you don't want to remove the product. And boom, shakalaka. Next, it is time for foundation. Y'all know I'm usually an eyebrows first girl, but Jackie has converted me. She has. So I'm being lazy. I have foundation somewhere else in my house, but I'm just lazy. So I have these BH liquid foundations, and they're not matte, and I think they're about medium coverage, and they have hyaluronic acid in them, so it provides moisture to your skin, but it does give, like, I don't know, it's like in between matte and in between dewy, like just a natural type of finish, and it is buildable. So I have the shade Deep Cocoa and I have Mocha. So I got a tan, so I usually use more of Mocha. So I'll take like a full pump or two of Mocha, sorry, of Deep Cocoa. I'll take 2 pumps of Deep Cocoa, and then I'll just take 1 pump of Mocha to give that golden lighter tone in there and right on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take this foundation brush. This is from Real Techniques. All right, mixing it up, and I'm just gonna paint that on my face, getting all the product off, and then I'll just take the little rest on the back of my hand. Before I blend it out, gonna take this Hard Candy matte setting spray. It is mattifying, controls oil, and minimizes pores. 12-hour wear plus hydration. Y'all, ever since I've been doing this, my makeup lasts all day, and I do my makeup at like 5:30 in the morning. Okay, so it legit lasts 12 hours with these steps. Gonna spray this. So getting that mattifying staying power mixed in with your foundation. I'm taking this Japonesque brush. This is the 945. I got this from Walmart. I think it's a powder brush, but I like the way it blends out my foundation. So that foundation is not a matte one, but I think when you go for a matte look, you don't have to use all matte products, because I feel like then that can be, I think with a mix of product, you'll still get that flawless look that you're going for. All right, we have that base done. I'm gonna take my beauty sponge again and just go over my entire face just to make sure that I don't have any brush strokes in my foundation. And you see, it's not giving me like a shiny dewy look. I'm still pretty matte, so like a soft skin finish with that foundation. All right, next is to conceal. So I have 2 concealers that I use to highlight. I have this this one from Mary Kay's, the full coverage concealer. It's bronze correcting, but it's lighter. And then I have Fawn from LA Girl, which I think they're pretty similar in their color. It's just the Mary Kay one is a little bit thicker and maybe a little bit more nude. That's the Mary Kay one. And then this is the LA Girl. So LA Girl is closer to my skin tone, and this one is a little more yellow. So I don't know, it just depends on the look you're going for. So I'm gonna use the Mary Kay one. All right, I'm going back with that concealer brush, and I'm just moving it around a bit, warming it up on my hands. And I'm going to go under my eye See, I like that yellow. It's not too bright. If I want to go for something more subtle, I will use the LA Girl concealer. All right, highlight the forehead. And I will put a little on my lid right now because I like for it to dry down and get tacky just like the rest of the concealer on my. Now, let your concealer dry down. It becomes more full coverage, okay? Trust me. All right, I'm gonna take another flat concealer brush, and this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Custom Concealer in medium to dark. So I'm going to use this shade right here to contour. Now I don't know why, but I love a red contour. And I'm going a little bit higher on my cheeks so I can get that nice lift. And I do define my jawline because it's getting a little less defined. Ooh, from the holidays. And I just like to bring it down to me. I don't know why, it completes it for me. Now with the beauty sponge, I don't know if I mentioned this, make sure it is damp, okay? Go in the bathroom, soak it up with water, then squeeze it out. It should be nice and plump. It blends so much better. This tapered brush from BH Cosmetics, it's part of their Sculpt and Define collection. I think it's the second one, but again, I'll link in the description. This is the 124. I just like the shape. I contour and bronze with this brush. So with this section, I just blend it up and down. And then for my cheek contour, I like to blend it up. All right, now I'm gonna go over it with the sponge. All right, now time to blend out this contour. This highlight. So I start with my chin. All right, when you get down to your eyes on the outside, again, you can go hem. But then once you get closer to the eye, the immediate under eye area, you want to be soft and just push it in there, okay? Out here, go crazy. But up under here, nice tap, tap, tap. Then I'm going back to my contour brush and blending those two together, the highlight and the contour just on the outskirts, just to get a nice blend and gradient of color. All right, so this look is Glam. So I'm going to take a smidgen of medium beige. This is the LA Girl, and just a little bit in the corner. That's just gonna take it up a notch. All right, going back with the beauty sponge and just blending that out. So this just adds a little oomph, extra highlight. Just a little, you know, and it'll reflect from any under eye darkness that you may have. All right, before I set, I'm going to go ahead and bronze. And I have my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark, using that same brush that I blended out the contour with. I know whenever I'm doing my base, I feel like I always look crazy until the end. Like it does not come together until the end at all. All right, so what I do when I'm setting my highlighting areas, if you feel like you maybe went too light or you went too ham, this is a good hack for you. But I don't know, this just works better for me. I take my complexion setting powder, so the one that I use to set my primer, and I just do what I call a soft set on the areas that I highlighted. So it's still highlighted, it's a little bit toned down, so not doing a lot and just lightly pressing. And this is a highlighter blending brush from the It's My Ray Ray collection, but I found that this works really good for the soft set. And then I'm going to take my sponge again, and I'm going to use that same powder to set in the areas where my makeup like to crease. So I'm still highlighted, but I don't know, it just does really well. It's like a base layer. It's like a base layer, like insurance, okay? And then I'm gonna go in with my loose setting powder in Banana. And also, to do that soft set, you could also mix these two like I mentioned before. I'm gonna take Banana on my sponge, and now I'm going to go to those highlighted areas, press it in, just leaving a little bit on the top. And this is just going to bring in some of those golden tones, yellow tones, and highlight the face. All right, for the nose, I'm taking this flat, I think this is a concealer brush. Yep, it's a concealer brush from e.l.f. I've had it for a while, but it's nice and flat. So I'm just going into my setting powder, and I'm gonna put it on the bridge of my nose. Finally gonna do the brows. So this is a pencil NYC, I think it is. Got it from Walmart. They're like 98 cents. So I always buy a lot of them. So try to always sharpen before I draw. So what I've been doing lately is getting that defined line at the bottom and then just going in with soft hair like stroke. Fill it in. Okay. They may not be all the way filled in, but we're going to come back to the brows. Usually I use a thicker concealer, and it's the black opal. It's actually foundation and truly topaz, but since I already have some of the LA Girl Pro concealer on the back of my hand and it's been sitting, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that to clean up the brow at the bottom and just define it. And I learned from Jackie, one video she did, I think it was like the half American, half African or Nigerian face, and she tilts her head to the side to really define underneath her brow, and then I'm just blending that down on my lid. This angle brush, this is from Coastal Scents, and it's a natural hair one, and then I'm going to use this larger synthetic one, and I'm just going to use that to feather out the front or the head of my brow and to get that product in the places that it needs to be, and then go through with my spoolie and just get the hairs up. I feel like that gives it a more natural look. And then to kind of set the brows, and also if you feel like you went a little too heavy, getting some of my setting powder. This is my complexion one, and I'm putting it on the spoolie and then just brush that through. All right, I'm back. I have my palette. I don't know how much this palette is. This was a gift to me, so I know I said this is drugstore, but this is a pretty big palette. So I feel like if it's like 30 bucks, it's not too bad. But this is the Morphe Grand Glam 24G palette. So my friend Jazz got this for me as a birthday gift. Whew. So we're going monochromatic neutral brown tones, as you can see. I'm gonna go with this color here, probably a little bit of brassy and flirty. This is my favorite crease blending buffing brush from BH Cosmetics, but these two colors right here, brassy and flirty, because you all know I love an orangey terracotta in my crease area or above the crease area. All right, so we're just gonna place them for now above the crease, windshield wiper motions, and blend that out. So I'm going from inner to outer corner. Y'all saw how pigmented that was. And so then I'm also gonna bring this a little bit in on the bridge of my nose to like give me a little contour tease. Oh, that blended out quite nice. Next, I'm going to use Brew, which is this color here. If y'all can't tell, I love like reddish colors when I pick. So this is a brown with a little red in it. And I'm gonna take this brush from BH Cosmetics. This is from their Studio Pro collection. It's the number 5 blending brush. And what I like about this brush is I can use the flat side to place the color. So this is gonna go in my crease. So when I put color on the brush, I put on the flat side and a little bit on the top. So I'm like doing two things at once, placing. So here I am, pat, pat, pat. Y'all see that? Pat, pat, pat. And then now back and forth. And I'm stopping like right here at the center. So I'm not taking that all the way in. I'm not adding any more, but I'm just going back and blending. These looks have like a more rounded eye. So watching Jackie videos, she said like tilt your head up a little bit and look down, and you can see exactly the shape of your eye and what you want to create. All right, so I'm taking the brush that comes with the Anastasia palette. So I'm just going to take that with no product and just blend out that brown that I'm using for my crease color. All right, going back in with my concealer brush, getting some concealer. I still have some left on the back of my hand. Going to slightly cut the crease at the front. And honestly, you could leave this here. Like you could stop with the concealer. I'm taking that clean brush and just blending out the edges there. Royal Affairs palette from BH Cosmetics. And this color Empress, which is more of a taupey, neutral, cool gray. I'm using this dome shaped shadow brush. This is from Real Techniques. And then I'm going back with the dome brush with Brownie. Just gonna tap it once in there and then just blend that on my lid. Just want to make sure it's nice and clean and blended. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take a flat top liner brush like this. Yep, this one's from BH Cosmetics, their Pro Studio Collection, the number 11 brush. I'm just going to take the brownie. Oh no, it's not called brownie, it's called Brew. Sorry y'all, Brew from the Grand Glam palette. I'm gonna take that on that brush and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. Stamping, then dragging. Okay, now I'm going to take the same brush that I used to do that soft set and I'm going to push this top layer of setting that I did into my skin. Now with the nose, I am going to just brush it down a little bit. All right, going back with the same brush that I bronzed and contoured with. Just blending. All right, and then I'm just going to hold this brush to make it flat and then use whatever is up there to create my nose contour. Just so there's like a color difference because some of that powder did get on my nose. I'm going to take a black liner and line my lash line. I'm not going to wing it out, but this is just to create like a thicker lash line. All right, that same liner brush, my liner's acting up. So that same liner brush that I used to stamp that brown on my lower lash line, I'm going to go into black. Well, you know, I'm going to use the, ooh, I'm not going to use black. Just going to soften it up a little bit. This is called Brownie. So it's a darker, more neutral gray brown. And I'm just gonna use that on top. Well, let me use this. I'm gonna use this concealer stick. I don't even know where, I got this from a beauty supply store. I don't know who it's by. But yeah, I think this will glide on better. And not taking it all the way into the inner corner. All right, I'm gonna prep my lashes. Okay. Using Duo Lash Glue and then these Demi Wispies. I can't remember the brand that it's by, but again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put mascara on my eyes. This is e.l.f. mascara. I don't know what type it is. I think the name rubbed off. And then definitely get the bottom lashes because some of that white concealer. Black Radiance Baked Blush. This is Toasted Almond. So this brush is from BH Cosmetics. I've been loving this for my blush. So how I put mine on is I like to get the center up there. All right, baby, we are almost done. I know, thank you for sticking through this journey. All right, the same color that I used to fill in my brows, I used to line my lips. And thanks to Jackie, I am here for overlining. All right, today rocking for a pinky nude. This is from Wet n Wild. I don't know the name of it, but it's 913C. Again, I'll find the name in the description box. But I'm gonna put some of this lip gloss on top. It's called Lilas from Laugh Out Loud. Got it from a beauty supply store. All right, now it's time to set that face. Right now I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and press that setting spray into my skin. All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. I'm loving this. Oh my gosh, I gotta take some pictures, honey. Honey. Yes. But this is a full soft glam look featuring drugstore, which I don't know, the Morphe palette might be a little outside of the drugstore, but I think I did a pretty good job. Affordable, but I think it counts because it was a gift to me. Okay, affordable soft glam. It's just flawless skin. Y'all know I don't look like this without makeup, but that flawless skin, the time that it takes, yes, I can actually do this routine when I'm not recording in about 35 to 45 minutes. I can do my soft glam look minus the lashes. Yes, I love this look. I don't know where I'm going today, honey, but I'm going somewhere. I told my husband I didn't want to go anywhere, but thank you so much for watching. But before you go, make sure you go down below and click that subscribe button, and right next to that, click that bell notification button so that you never miss when I post. Like I always say, it's free, it's easy, and it's fun. Again, thank you so much for watching, beauties, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.